Hey folks, so it is Tuesday, February 23rd, and this is your daily forecast. So we are starting a new podcast today. This is the beginning of Unit 3 for us, and we are transitioning to Night Vale Presents their podcast Adventures in New America. So I'm going to assume that you already read like the introductions. Obviously, you've done that. You've looked at the introduction for this unit. I did that last week. But we're going to start today. I think it's a good idea to just to kind of check out Night Vale Presents' webpage intro to Adventures in New America, and I linked to that here. I want you to start listening to in Task 2, Adventures in New America. I do want to emphasize again that this is a biting it's like a satire, right? And it's taking it's like really kind of taking aim at like the intersections of like classism and racism in the US. And so there are going to be parts where you are going to feel like deeply uncomfortable, and where you are going to, and other places, they really kind of like emphasize to sort of like the point of absurdity, I think on purpose, and like kind of making you be like, wow, yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. So they do use humor as well. I do want to mention, just as like a content warning, in the first episode, there is a moment in which some vampires who appear to be, I mean, at least if we're talking about like vocally, voice acted or whatever, we don't necessarily know the races of the vampires, but you can kind of infer, I think, from the things that they're saying, that they're meant to be like white vampires. And there is a scene in which they kill someone who appears to be, I mean, I'm guessing in terms of the gender that it is a black woman, but we do know that the victim is black because the characters, the vampires, who obviously they're killing someone, we're not empathizing with them, but they are killing this woman, and they say something like racist, and as they're killing her, and it kind of talks about like, which I think that the directors are really trying to get at, like the devaluing of blackness. But I did want to mention that because there was like a review that I read, I think it was like the Harvard Review or something. There have been places that have reviewed it, and they're like, wow, that was really on the nose. Like it was at, but that's kind of the point of this series, to just sort of know that there are a lot of directorial choices that are being made by the director that are like really on purpose to make you feel uncomfortable. So if you're like, damn, that's fucked up, it's supposed to be, right? So I just want to emphasize that again. And just again, keep in mind that like, I didn't create these podcasts. Like, we're just looking at them because they're contemporary and they relate to the kinds of critical theory that we're looking at. I do think that there are things about this that will make you uncomfortable, but also things that are going to make you think, and that's kind of the point, right? Again, critical theory, not comfortable theory. All right. So we're going to listen to that, and then keep in mind that most people complete, right, tasks 2 and 3 together. Most of y'all are doing that, but you are going to have to contribute to the Hot Takes forum, right? And then you'll want to respond to at least 2 of your peers' posts on that Hot Takes forum. For homework, I would like you to listen to episodes 2, 3, and 4 of the Adventures in New America podcast, and then also contribute your first post to the Unit 3 cache forum on Slack, okay? So that is it, friends. All right, let's have a good day.